Morning to everyone, and I hope everybody's okay. So, I am back in rural Thailand. I arrived back in Thailand yesterday. Um, been away again for work. We're back here up on the farm. It looks very good. It's very green and lush. Um, Pam's uncle and Pam, they've been very busy with all the trees we planted. Everything's looking good. We did lose a couple of durian trees to root rot, as they call it, but it's looking good now. So anyway, yeah, so we're back. It's a beautiful morning. Just me and Max sat here. He's just been barking at the local tannoy system. The local village elder has just been on the tannoy very early in the morning, 6 o'clock on a Friday morning, explaining what's going on today around the local village. Obviously, Friday's a big day around here because it's market day, which I love because all the wet market, the food, the meats, the fishes, the fish, everything. It's impressive. But yeah, so we're back. Been away again. I've been in Kazakhstan. Beautiful country, beautiful people. Working for 4 weeks, so we're going to be very busy again here. We've got a few projects on the way. I've also got to renew my visa, which I registered in the country yesterday on the way. Luckily, the immigration office is on the way from the airport to the farm, so waiting there yesterday. So next week we'll go back and we'll sort all that out. Get another 12 months visa, which is good. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I was going to get I did get a couple of photographs of the moon. It's a full moon. Last night it was so bright. I've never seen the land so bright, with the moon up behind the house and shining right across all the pastures. But it's looking very good. Max, we now leave Max out all the time. He's here with me. Look at the size of him now. He's a good boy. He's just been barking, hasn't you, mate? But yeah, so we leave him out now all night. Didn't hear him barking or anything last night, so nothing around to disturb him. He's just getting a little bit big to be leaving inside now, and he's still chewing a lot of things, but I can show you Max. Nice. He's watching the birds in the pasture. So yeah, while I was away, the first decking's been built for the first dome, so that's looking good. I haven't been to have a look at it yet. It's outside of the fence from the house, so I got here late yesterday. But yeah, it's looking good. I said I've been busy. We've had a lot of rain. The ponds, the big pond, or the legacy pond as I call it, it's been here a long time. That is very full and overflowing into the neighbour's land, which is what it's supposed to do, into their potato fields. The new pond, we've got a leak. We did build that catchment pond, as you know, if you watch the videos. We built a catchment pond. It's working obviously, but it's looking like the land seems to think. Last night we're talking, so it was a lot of rain 2-3 weeks ago. A lot of rain, as you can see around Thailand, and the pond was overflowing, the new one. But since then, in 3 weeks, it's dropped about 3 feet, which is a problem. So there could be draining of that pond happening very soon, and we're going to go and line it. It's not going to be easy. It's got a lot of rock, but we might have to break some of the rock up, get some clay soil in there, or some more clay soil. But the leak seems to have got worse. I mean, as you know, that pond is now probably a 3/4 acre pond. It's quite big. So obviously that's a huge volume of water. Obviously, the pressure of that water is it's damaging the dam. Well, I wouldn't say damage it. I think the leak's always been there. It's just got worse. So that'll be the first port of call before the dry season arrives. You can feel the change in the air. It's coming. Some of the trees have started turning colour. I've noticed some leaves on the ground already, so we're going to have to get on with that. Now, how do we fill it back with water? That's the problem, because we do have a lot of water, but let's say we have 130 durian now planted around the farm. We planted another 32 mangoes on top of the 85 that were already there. So let's say 110 mangoes. Then there's the rambutan, and then obviously the lumyai, which is looking very good. I'm just looking at it now. We didn't take a harvest off the lumyai this year. The rest of the farm has, not our section of the farm, but the family's farm. They're going to be harvesting in the next, I think, 3 or 4 weeks. I might get the first week of harvest before I have to leave again. They're looking very good. I mean, I drove past the orchard yesterday and they are full of lumyai, so that's going to be a good harvest. But this year we held off on our 100 lumyai trees. We're not going to be producing any this year, but I'm just looking over there now. They're looking very very good. I mean, last year they were a bit bare, but we weren't treating them. There was no chemicals given to them or anything, but this year they've been looked after. But like I say, we're not going to be producing any harvest off them this year. So next year, hopefully, be a good harvest. I'm just looking at the rambutan and I think the avocado trees. They're really growing now. They really have took off. And I'm looking down at them banana trees, which I'm going to have to chop some branches off. I can see bananas on them now, so they're looking good. And they're quite big bananas for me to be able to see them from here with my eyesight. But yeah, and the blackberries down there look good from here. We'll have to go down and have a look. But yeah, we'll get the bike out in a minute. We'll go for a ride about, go off into the jungle and have a look at the durian orchard over the far side, see how that's getting on. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. I think it's very 24, 25 degrees this morning. I had a good sleep because I haven't slept. Say I left Kazakhstan Wednesday morning, so I've been up since then, up until what 10:30 last night. So yeah, I was a bit tired. I'm still a bit tired now, but we'll get on with it. Got a bit of cleaning up to do. You can see this roof has been totally replaced now with an insulated, it's metal sheet, but it's got an 1.5 to 2 inch insulation as part of the sheet, like I'm not sure what it is, fiberglass type mat, but it's a good 1.5 inch, so that cuts down on the noise when it's raining. Obviously insulation's a lot better for the air conditioning as such, and the other roof was not put on very well by the previous builders and it was leaking slightly, so this one's perfect. Same builders that have built the outside washroom, which looks very good, which is where Max actually sleeps at night now, and then they're doing the decking as well, so it's very good. Yeah, it's going to be going to be here 4 weeks and then I'll be off again on my ventures. But yeah, let's make this a good 4 weeks. PK and Pam still in bed. PK's foot is a lot better. He had a little operation. He had a little corn on his foot, which he's had for a long time, but it got really bad, so he's had that cut out. So he's not at school at the moment. He's getting his foot better. He's good. So I can see that Pam's, I spread a lot of grass seed before I went last time, and it's took really, really well, which is what we needed, because where we leveled up all the land from when we dug the pond, obviously there was a lot of bare ground, but it's all taken now. I can see the grass is all breaking through, and I can tell it's the seed I've put down. It's a different, it's like call it like a ryegrass. It's for feeding when we get the animals. It's perfect for that, and I can see a different colour, and it's looking good, and the palm trees down there are looking very good. We'll get a video out there. Excuse me, I'm just taking my coffee. As you all know, I love my morning coffee sat here. The view is spectacular. It's very good. So the plan of attack today is just going to be a relaxing day. Actually, we'll go to the market later on. I'm just going to plan a few things out. We need to get a lot of grass cut again. Need to start planning for the little garage workshop where we need to put the excavator and the tractor. I mean, they're undercover at the moment, but I'd like to have a little somewhere where we can do, where the land can do the work on that, on the equipment, which, as people know who own land and farm, is ongoing. Did quite a lot of repairs last trip. Bought a lot of spare parts. But yeah, I'm just what I'm sat here for. I've got the binoculars with me. It was around this time last year when we had the little roe deer come onto the land. Maybe the dogs are very active at the minute. Max obviously is inside the fence here with me, so he can't get out at the moment, but the other dogs are out and about, so maybe the deer are staying away. But it was this time last year where I was sat here and the roe deer come out of the jungle, ran right across the pasture and just jumped full bore into the pond. So let's see. But I have noticed a lot of birds about. I'm just looking up now. I'm not sure what type of, I'm not sure whether it's a hawk or an eagle. I think it's an eagle because it's quite big. It's circling, so I'm not sure what that's looking at. But yeah, it's a beautiful morning. It really is. And like I say, I'm surprised how green it is still. I mean, we are only middle of October. Dry season's coming, November. A couple of weeks away, but I can see, I said earlier, I can see leaves falling. You see it's still very green behind me. But that'll turn very quickly, and I can see up on the jungle, up on the hills over there towards Myanmar, that them trees are definitely turning a rusty brown colour. So yeah, I think I'm hoping we still get a couple of big showers of rain just to top these ponds off and give everything we've planted a bit more water before we have to start our, I don't know, every 48 hours, maybe every 3 days we have to water everything. I'm just looking now, it looks like the land's been out and bought a load more irrigation pipe, be 1.5 inch diameter. I think that's going to be obviously for the durian, I think. And then obviously everything up here, we've got irrigation to everything, so we just have to turn it all on. Obviously it's been off for the past 6 months because we've not needed it, because there's been a lot of rain. So yeah, I'm just looking out over the mountains, and we've got that low lying mist, which kind of happens this time of year. Cooler temperatures in the morning. Although Nalan said 2 days ago it did get up to the mid-late 30s again. Well, that's going to be a commonplace very shortly. I mean, if you remember last year, we had ridiculously hot weather. I mean, I think the highest index temp icing was 47, 48, which it was horrendous. It was hot. I'm just watching, there's a fish or something just jumped in the big pond. Big ripples. So in there now we've got, say, you know, I put catfish in there. There's snakehead in there. I keep saying it. I do not know how they got in there. I don't know whether someone else put them in. Nobody from the family put them in, unless a bird was carrying one or something and he dropped it. Don't know. But there's snakehead in there, and we also have tilapia in there. Now we put about 100, or we were given about 100, 120 tilapia, baby tilapia. Put them in there. Now some of them, majority of them, probably been eaten by the other fish, but we'll see. The land said he did see a couple decent size, so they've been in there now 4 or 5 months. So I mean, they were only tiny, inch and a half. They're probably, I don't know, more than double that size now, maybe more than triple that size. But I'll get the rod out later with PK and we'll go and see what we can catch. You never know, might catch some to get on that barbecue tonight. So straight on, last night the barbecue was on. It was just nothing special. Chicken, pork, and what else was there? Oh, some dried fish. That didn't go on the barbecue obviously, but that's what we're eating. So it was very spicy last night, but I feel good this morning, so must be getting used to it. But yeah, anyways, so the first live back in Thailand. Gonna go get another coffee, and then I'm gonna go for a walk about get some decent footwear on. I'm in flip-flops at the minute. Not a good idea to be walking around in flip-flops. And I'll get Max's harness on and take him with me. I can't let him loose at the minute. Probably more for the other dog's sake than himself. He's big now. He's not very friendly at all with other dogs, which is fine. Even with Cork and Sonoy, we're always here outside the fence, but I can see allowing them to get close to each other would not be a good thing. So yeah, he's a big dog. He's probably weighing in at, I don't know, I'll weigh him after. When I left, he was 24, 25 kilos. He's probably easily put another 2, maybe 3 kilos on. But he's very heavy, very muscular. Yeah, he's a beautiful dog. Am I going to breed off him? I would like to. I don't think Pam's so happy. I mean, we have the 4 cats now. We've got 2 little kittens, so we've got 4 Maine Coon cats now. So they take up a lot of time, a lot of room, and eat a hell of a lot of food for cats. But yeah, Max he's looking good. So I will take him out with me, but he'll be on a harness. Can't let him loose yet. He's had all his injections. I think he's got 1 more to do, but he's had his rabies and everything. But there is some wild dogs here. They don't normally come on our land, but if I let him loose, he's going to go at them. So I can't let him loose. So anyways, we'll go down to the pond and do some fishing. Okay, for now, thank you for listening. Like and subscribe the channel, please. It's growing. I think we're at 950 subscribers. It's just a hobby for me. Pam's going to do more videos with PK. PK is very good in front of the camera. He's always on his TikTok doing videos, so he's not shy at all. So yeah, thank you for watching and listening. Like and subscribe to the channel. We'll speak again soon. Thank you.